Hey everyone, it is me, Wildly Katie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hi! Today's video is a update on my vet course. Yes, I know it's been 7 months as I'm filming this since I've done an update, so that can kind of tell you that I've been busy and have forgot about that update. But I've got so much to tell you, and before we begin, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and let's get started. So, quick recap of what my last vet update consisted of. So pretty much what it consisted of was me starting the journey and going through the process of finding a childcare centre for my course. Oh, also, if you didn't know what vet is, it's a vocational education training program that my school offers to year 11s and year 12s to help them get in the career path that they want to. So I am getting a certificate 3 in early childhood education. Sorry about that, I forgot. I was going through the process of finding a childcare centre that would happily take me on for placement so I can complete the required things to get my certificate 3. So from memorizing and watching the video just now to refresh my mind, otherwise I would have no idea what I'm talking about, when it was filmed, that was the week when I got accepted into my placement area. So it took about 3 weeks to get a confirmation of, "Hi Katie, you are happily joining us for placement." There was a very long story, so if you want to watch that, link to that video is down below. So with that said, and the following week after I filmed that video, I started my placement, which was amazing. It was kind of a rocky day for me to start my placement because I had my grandma's funeral that day. So Director A, you'll know my code names from the first video, said, "Is there any, if there's a day that you can come in, let me know." And I said, okay, well, me and my mum both discussed, said, "You could do the Wednesday as you won't have dance because we'll get back late," or I don't know, I can't remember. Basically, we had the funeral and I got back and started at 2:30 and till 6 o'clock. And that day was kind of me just observing of what's happened and whatnot. And for me personally, I learn best by observing. Even though I should be asking questions, it takes a little bit longer for me to warm up to people. So observing is my key and best way to learn. Okay, so with the first day of placement, I don't have it with me because I left it at the childcare centre last week so I can get stuff signed off. Don't matter. So basically for the first 2 weeks, so yes, school holidays. For the first 2 weeks, as there was someone else at the time doing their baby hours. So the baby hours is mandatory to get the certificate 3 pretty much. I needed to do 25 hours of that, and I was able to smash it out in a week and a half, but I was just in the room for 2 weeks anyway, just so then get the hours required, and so I have a little bit more knowledge of how to work in there. I did kind of struggle, I'm not gonna lie, because I am quite short. So the changing table that they have, I could change the babies, but it's probably not safe for me to, with my height and everything that has to happen. Like, I'm able to do it, no problem, nothing. It's just in the childcare centre, it's a little bit harder because they obviously have to make everything out of children's reach. So that's one of them. But other than that, I smashed out my baby hours amazingly. And talking about hours, I have completed my 160 hours of placement. However, with the documents I have to complete, I have not done those. But that's coming later. So talking about the baby's room, once I completed those hours, I have been in the oldest room, which is 3 to 5, but it also says, for whatever reason, let me just tell you, I was one of these people, that they can have 12 children up to 12 years old in there, but it's usually 3 to 5 year olds. So I've been in there and I love the room because there's 3 children in there I know outside of my placement from dance. So it's really cool to have relationships with these children, just not from the centre. But I've also been able to, I think I've been able to build amazing relationships with some of the other children. Some of them will come up to me and it's like, Kaitie, what are you doing here? And it's like, I'm coming to hang out with you. Or, what's your name? And it's like, whatever this child's name is. You know my name. And it's like, oh yeah, it's Kaitie. It's like, yeah, I knew you could remember. And they ask me that every single week, which is so nice and funny. However, I had to take a pause on my placement because of my eye surgery, as you're aware of. And I was only expecting me. I wanted to take 3 weeks to a month off of placement so I can get right back into it. No, my eye had other plans. So I'm back on YouTube video. I'll link that down below as well. Talking about my surgery and whatnot, or whatever, I can't remember. And so the surgery did go wrong. I had a complication, which the doctor was unaware of until after the surgery. So, yeah, it happens apparently, but I was not ready for this long recovery and whatnot. I'm still recovering now, technically. So from that complication, for the first 6 weeks, the cornea was not sitting flat on my eye at all. And then by week 6, somehow a miracle happened and it's sitting flat on my eye. However, I still can't see. I can't see better than I could. I'm seeing worse than I could. Still now. So basically, all my detail is coming from this right eye, which, yay, I can see, I can do things I love. However, it's not great because this surgery was meant to help me move forward in life and get my license. That's not happening yet. So when I close my good eye, it's still a bad eye, but better than this one at least, I can't read. So if I shut it now, there is a box of, I know it's crosscuts, so I can see there's letters there, but I can't make them out. If I close my eyes again, I can't even read what time the video's been recording for. But even with my laptop, as far as I can zoom in, I can just make letters out, but it's doubled. So instead of it being like singled, it's doubled behind, and it's like an optical illusion. It's annoying me. I am seeing my doctor week after next week, so the week just before Christmas, the week of Christmas. So he said it should have fixed it. Like, it's gonna take time. He said it could take a month or it could take 6 months. It's been 6 months when we see him. So me and Mum are gonna crack down on him and say, what the hell is happening? What are we doing next? So with that, I've had to take months off placement because I personally felt I can't do placement with my vision like this. But it's kind of getting to that stage where some days is good days and I can see a little bit better. Some days, not at all. So, like I said, it's getting to that stage where I just have to move on with life. And if this is my vision for the rest of my life, I have to start somewhere. So with that said, I started my placement hours again last week. So I went in Monday, Tuesday because those are the days I have available, even though I have finished year 11. And the reason why I only said 2 days is because Wednesday, Thursday, I have things on in like the middle of the day, and just in case Direct A gave me hours from 9 till 6, that's my hours for the moment. I didn't want to say, yes, I can do that, but I need to leave by 3:30 to get to these or whatever. So, yeah. Talk about placement documents. Where to begin? Let's start with units. So the units, the assignments, the theory side of it. I have completed pretty much all of them, but 3 and 97% of it. Yes, I'm getting specific because this current assignment that I'm working on, I just need to do 3 more questions, then I'm done. So I need to do that, and then I have 3 more theories to do, and I thought theory was bad. Placement documents are bad, people. I've only completed 1.5, almost 2, which reminds me I need to do that other one. Far out. So placement documents, there is 20 in total. I've done however many and working on a few. I have 17 to go. I cannot handle this. It is kind of stressing me out, but because I finished school for the year, I've set a goal to smash out as much as I can before I head into year 12, because I don't want extra study to do, because I am doing psychology and that will require me to do homework as we have an exam. And the last exam I did not go well for me, but hey, that's life. I am starting a placement document this coming week. I've spoken to one of my supervisors, so she will be supervising me while I do some of my placement documents. So I'm excited for that, so I can smash it out. Hopefully this one's easy. And yeah, so far I have printed out 6 placement documents, so that should hopefully help me get ready and smash them out. However, I also need to do like placement reflection diaries, but I think that was all I needed to talk about. Yeah. I have smashed out everything I can within a year, but luckily I have 24 months to do this. I've always known that that was the case. So it's not like I only have a year to do this and I've missed out on an opportunity. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it is a longer video than the last couple of ones, but here's your vet update if you wanted it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and there are a few links down in the description box if you want to check out other videos that I've mentioned, or even my photography page. So whatever you want to do, don't feel pressured. And this is literally one of the last videos for 2022. Crazy. Bye.